Okay, I'm alive. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Take me just a minute to get over here to my station. Hello, everybody. This is going to be a live video chat show for adults because we like to use sharp things like scissors and needles and heat guns and hot glue guns and dangerous electrical items. But we're also a chat show where we like to interact with the chat room and talk and and catch up with each other, catch up on all the news. So let me get my YouTube channel up here, see if it'll let me go in. And there I am. We're going to do some Twentchies today, and we're also going to maybe do some ACTs, and we're also going to do some catch up things in my room. So it's going to be real simple tonight. I wanted to maybe try to paint, but we'll see. I will say that there is a hop going on over with Dana and Becca today, all day today and tomorrow. So if anybody comes in from the other hops, that's fine. Say hello, but go back to the hops. Uh, they are kind of more important right now. And I think Juju is on. So, Belinda, there is the hop going on. Have you been watching the hop today? And if you don't mind, go over to Juju and tell her I said hey and say hello, give a thumbs up, and come back. She's going to be on with a girl, a new girl that I just found her to about an hour ago. I think her name's Amy. I guess I could go over and check it out. Um, but definitely go over to the YouTuber and see who's on over there. Let me see if I can do this. Yeah, it's Juju and Amy right now, and she's new, and I like her. I like her. She streamed for an from 4 to I guess 4 to 5. She streamed and she talked, and she's very pleasant, and I love her. I love her. I love her. So go over and say hello if you haven't, Melinda, and then you can come back over here. I'm going to be working on my Twentchies, and let's see what get out of there. But that's who's on right now. Okay, let's see if it'll go. No, it won't go away. There's an ad, I guess. But anyway,
it says lift. Okay, I'm lifting.
There it is. So go over and say hey. So I'm glad you're here with me, Melinda. And I'm not expecting a whole lot of people to come over. I will need to go over. I guess I could go and share my channel so that I can share it with my Facebook group, I guess. And I'll do that real quick as I can, which is really not very quick. It's kind of slow. But I do the best I can. I do the best I can with what I got. And I am alive. And I like to do ALIVE. And then do I will do a paste and then a post. So let's try that. We'll try that for a little bit. So now we got it. But the hop has been going on great, and that's where everybody's at. There's 50 people over there now, so that's cool. That is good. Some of it things have been extraordinary hectic around here today with our bathroom renovation. Woohoo! And the company tempers flaring. fix a cup of hot tea. Go fix a cup of tea or a glass of sweet tea, and sit down and pick up a magazine, or just put your earbuds on and put me in your ears, and we'll see if we can't just calm that down right quick. So I have an appointment to see this girl. Tell him you have an appointment, and just take a little break. Take a little break. Go find go find a closet. Hide. And sometimes you just have to walk away, close that close that issue, and you go and do something else. Give him a big old kiss, Belinda. You give him a big courage kiss. You tell him that this is for all your hard work, honey. I appreciate it. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. This too, my mother would say, this too shall pass. It will pass. And you're gonna laugh at it. Next year you're going to laugh, and you're going to say, remember when we were trying to work on the bathroom and the family came by and they were all causing trouble, and we had to go in the bedroom and shut the door to calm down and watch Beth. Say that's going to be that's going to be so funny. You just wait and see. Write that down in your memoirs. A funny situation. Funny, funny, funny. So I'm making some Twentchies today. I'm not going to do a whole lot. Like I said, I'm not expecting anybody to come in to see me, but I'm going to stream and work on this project. These are my Twentchies, since we have a Twentchie trade. And next month is going to be an ATC trade. And I thought, well, maybe if I get all of these done, I'll be caught up on my Twentchies for a while, and I can work on ACTs and at least get them started, because it takes a lot of baby steps to work on these things. I cut these out yesterday, and then I inked the edges, and then I found these little birds, so I inked their edges, and then I printed out Happy Fall, y'all. And that's as far as I've gotten on these Twentchies. I am going to be putting some glitter glue on there. Let's see if I can see it. I think I put them all back up in here. And now they're stuffed back up in there. Let's see if I can find the orange one again. I think I'll use the orange. It's going to be orange for this month and next month too. So that'll work. Put that back up in there. So, breathe in, breathe out, give a kiss. Breathe in, breathe out, and get a kiss. Do that repeatedly for 5 minutes. It's going to be okay. Hi, Jennifer. Are they cute? They're Twentchies. Are you going to do any Twentchies? Are you going to make some Twentchies for us? You can make me a Twentchie. I'll take a Twentchie. I'll send you some of my Twentchies. You give me one and I'll give you one. So, oh good, here comes Margaret. Hello, Margaret and Janet. We're just having a little relaxing time right here, making some little Twentchies. That's all I've got so far. I think it needs something else. I got a little basket of some things here. We're going to check it out here in a minute. And there is a hop going on. The ACT cards are November, so it'll be Thanksgiving. Anything November, anything you want to do. But the hop is going on. Juju and Amy are on right now, and I highly recommend you go over and say hello and give a thumbs up and subscribe. Okay, Jennifer, I would love. Well, that's perfectly fine for me. I won't mind. I won't mind at all. I'd love it. Two more envelopes to mail out. Okay, Margaret. And you've got until the 15th. So don't feel overwhelmed. You'll get them. Uh, but anyway, the hop is um, going on with Becca and Dana, and it's for everybody right now. But the people that they have in the hop are people with less than 1,000 subscribers. So I won't be streaming with them because I've got a little bit more than 1,000 subscribers. But I've been supporting them, and they're going to be streaming all the way up until midnight, and then they'll go to bed, and then they'll start it back up again. I think she said 9:30 tomorrow, and they will stream all through tomorrow afternoon. I'm not sure. There you go. Thank you, Janet. Um, so go over and give them some support, and then you can come back. I support them. So anyway, I've been sitting here making up a lot of these little tiny bows, these little bows, and I'm putting them on my cards here. I think I got 3 more left here, and I've got to make up a few more for these over here. So I still got some more birds. So it's fun to do. Fun to do. Yeah, Juju is crafting on the back 40, and then Scrappy Girl Dana is Dana. Scrappy Girl. And they have been working on it very hard over the past month, trying to get this organized and synchronized and all that good stuff. And between Becca and Dana, they've really done a good job so far. I slept in this morning. I saw them. They did a kickoff last night, and then this morning when they came on, I was asleep. So I joined them when I got up, which was about 1 o'clock. I was tired, and Joe he was going out and making some errands, and I said, "Go, go, go!" And so I just slept and slept and slept. I was sleepy. I was tired. But sometimes it's okay to do that, to get caught up. So let's glue these little birdies on. And these little birdies, oh, you're gonna love this. These little birdies came out of a coloring book that my mother did. So these are my mom's birds. These are mommy's birds. She colored in this book, and I've been using the coloring pages over the years. And I think she's been gone 5 years. I've lost track. I've lost track. I know it was in this April, but I don't remember the year. But that's okay. I just remember her. The main reason is to remember her. So, what's everybody been doing today? Have you all been doing anything? There's Ellen. Hello, hello. Come in, come in. I know you all are over there watching the hop, and that's where I want you to be. I want you to go over and be over there more than over here. So, I'm happy though that you come to see me. And there's Coloring with a View. And I need your name and address, girly pearly. I don't know how you want to get it to me. 2 years for your mama. Well, Belinda, I tell you, it was rough on me. And I'm not any different than anybody else, but I didn't realize that I was just strapped on with her apron strings. Thank you, Ellen. I know you love me, but please go over and give them a thumbs up over on Juju's channel right now. And this new little girl, Amy, I didn't know her. I'm subscribed to her now. Um, I love her. She's got her own she shed and everything. So she's cute. I think I'm gonna like her art. So yes, me and I think it is me and Joe. You're right. It's a summer sunny picture of sunshine. Yes, it is. I'll show it to you. And we're dressed in white. This one. I don't know if you can see that or not. That's us. That's us, alrighty. So good. Okay. Thank you, sweetie. I've got an envelope to send you. Some Happy Mail. I got some Happy Mail for you. So, is there anything else you want me to? Am I need to tell anything else? Uh, Anybody want to know anything else? These are going to be my October Twentchies, and I'm expecting a bunch of Twentchies coming my way. Is what I'm expecting. And I promised. I said, if I have to give 4 away every time, then I need to make a bunch just in case I get, a run in, of overflowing run of, if I run out, I got to make more. And I've already mailed out a few, so that's good. But these are just super simple so far. I've got some things over here to maybe put on. We'll see what I got over here. I got these 4. I got to make 4 more bows. Blenda's calming down, doing some fussy cutting. Okay, okay. Playing a some West Montgomery CDs. Ooh, and listening to me. I'll have to look him up. I don't think I know him. I don't do albums and records anymore like I used to, I tell you. And then for the longest time, we were into um, contemporary Christian music, and that's what I go to now. I go to a channel that plays contemporary, and it's like worship music in some of the modern churches. So hi Jessie, come on in. I'm making some bows. Got to make a couple more, 4 more. Got to make a few more. That one's a little one, but that's okay. It'll be for a little bird. We'll put it on a little bird. So, but I thought I'd do these and get some ACTs started. At least find some paper for the background of it all. And And then I have my die cut book. I bought me a new die cut album book from the secondhand store, and I wanted to put my dies, transfer my dies into it. The book I have now, the pages are not they're not good enough. They open on both ends, and so my dies are falling out. So that's not good. So I've got another book to try. Yeah, so there you go. And I got to find something else to put on them. I think it needs. Oh, of course, I'm going to do the glitter glue on them too. So that'll work. And I just need 3 more bows. So just going to take it easy tonight. Hi, Carol, Candy. Good to see Teresa. Good to see everybody. Janice. These are all my girls. I'm glad to see you all here. Joe should be back here in a little bit. He went out running around. You know him. He had to go to Harbor Freight for something today. He makes up. I think he makes a list, and he says, okay, today I'm gonna go after this one item instead of waiting it and getting them all at once. He spaces them out. If he needs one light bulb, he'll go for one light bulb. But that's okay. I'm not concerned as long as he stays safe. He can go. So, is anybody doing on anything today? Carol, what have you been working on this week? She's been uh, into leather work, and that is an awesome hobby. Joe was into belts and holsters. He would do a holster for the men at work for their tool belts and such. But Carol is doing journals and soft leather journaling books that are beautiful with all of the engraving and the carvings and the decorations that she's doing, and beautiful work. So West Montgomery jazz from my mom's playing his records years and years. Okay, from back in the 60s. I see. Well, let's try that one again. I'm all thumbs now. Hi, Joyce. Everybody, come in. I can't seem to do this bow. I'm not winning. It's not letting me win. So Saturday. I got ink on this one, but I'm not going to worry about that. A little bit of ink won't hurt a thing. I'll put it to the back side. Won't be able to tell a thing. Then I'll just have one more. There's that one. So, have anybody been watching the Hop this weekend? Have y'all been watching it? A lot of new. One channel I went in. course, I can't remember the channel I was watching, but I can tell you what she made. She was making this Halloween decoration, and it was on a piece of board, and it was a little clipboard, and she probably got it at a craft shop or something. Probably maybe even Dollar Tree. I'm not sure, but it was a little clipboard. So she took the hardware off of it, and she ended up putting crackle paint on there, and it crackled, and uh, and then she made three little shelves on there from another piece of wood, and anyway, she turned it into one of those uh, apothecary shelving that has the witch's brew and the little jars and bottles and things on there, and the pumpkins and the skulls and things like that. Anyway, she did a really cute job on that little clipboard. It turned out really, really cute. So these are extra, and I'm just going to stick them over here in the in my little envelope that I've got over here. And if I need another one, I'll have it. I'm not sure if I will or not, but we'll find out in a little few days. But they'll be right there if I need to search for them. Put them in that corner. That way I'll forget where I know where I put it. Right. So anyway, I have some other things in here, and I don't know if this would look good as a little something something on there. Hi, Angela. Good evening, everybody. Uh, so let's see if this will work. And I think it will. If I put that on there on the bottom, make it look like a little nest. Maybe I should check something else out. See what else I got over here. I could easily put a little piece of fabric, like this has got some pinking shears, and I can put just the tiniest bit of stripe of that and on the bottom, and that would make it colorful. So let's do that. So I just cut this whole edge off and just do a little strip, just the tiniest little strip. I could probably tear it, but it would probably, because it's so thin, it would tear. I would mess it up. So we're just going to do this, just the tiniest little strip, and we'll put that on the bottom of our. I had no idea I was going to do this. It's just what's on my desk, and I got the basket from over yonder, and I said, oh, there's a few things in there I might use. So I stuck the basket on my desk. So let's try this. So we'll cut a bunch of these up, and it'll go right there at the bottom. So let's see if I can cut 2 inches. 2 inches and 2 inches and 2 inches and 2 inches. There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. There's 5. I think I've got 18 of those. 6, 7, and 8. So I need one more strip. And I'm going to have to get the pinker shears out. The little pinking shears that say no paper on it. Mm-hmm. Oh, I got some yellow too. But I think that blends in too much with all the other yellow. So let's get this going here. Am I going to be crafty enough to do two or three at a time? Gee, you think I can? I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. Because these scissors are so good and sharp, it will work on 4 pieces of fabric. We'll put that back in the basket. Good. That'll work. So we will do 2, 4, 6, 6.5. I need another little piece of it. Almost done. Just a little piece. Let's try that. Now, so if I push my little bow up, I can get underneath it with the hot glue gun and the fabric and just do a little tiny little strip, and we'll put this underneath it, and it looks like he's laying in the grass. Put that back down, and then I still have orange glitter glue to put on around the edges. Boy, that just came right out now. Soupy. So that's what that's going to look like. So when that dries, it'll be a little bit shinier. But that's what we're making. So I got 18 to make. Oh, the baby's awaking. Be right back. Gotta go pick that baby up. Angela's got the baby. So if y'all need to talk to me, talk in caps, and then so I can see to answer you better. If you got any questions or anything you want to ask me while I'm doing this, I gotta pay attention because I'm using the hot glue gun, and you know what that means. We gotta pay attention or we'll burn ourselves. So here's some more, another little piece. Like that. And my bows turned out really cute. I did okay on them. Just a little bling bling. Like that. I think that's a cute little Twentchie. I'm happy with that. Ellen's going to collage or paint tonight. Oh boy. That sounds good. I can show you Oh, I don't want that glue. I want the other glue. What I was going to paint, if I did paint tonight, I did pick out a picture of something to do. And maybe I'll go into that before I do any ATCs. And then I can finish up the night with my ACTs and work on them till the time runs out. That's going to be cute. So, a little glitter. How about that? Thank you, Jennifer. My little bows. My mom was into bows. She was my teacher all my life. She's what taught me everything I know. And she would sit and make little bows, and she liked to recycle greeting cards, old cards, and she would cut the fronts off and the sentiment on the inside off, cut the names off, of course, and then she would put them back together on a new piece of paper and make a new little card, and she'd make up the verses, and uh, and she always added a little bow or something on on the cards. It was just like sometimes that's all you needed is a one more little bow on it to make the card sweet, you know. And so she always had a little box of bows, and I got custody of her little bow box, and they were all black bows because they kind of went with anything. And I've used them all, and I bought me some more black ribbon, and she used the skinniest ribbon to make them. So I bought new ribbon to make more, and I've made more. Keep wanting to pick up the wrong thing. I did. To keep the tradition going. Keep on using the bows. So let's just get a bunch of these over here and get an assembly line going here. Get us an assembly line. So, what else can I tell you? If you just came in, I want you to go over to Juju's channel and participate with the hop and say hello. Go over and say, "Hey, see ya, just passing through." And then you can come back if you want. Go over there and see what they're doing, and then you can come back and tell me what they're doing. I've got them on my phone, but Juju's writing something down, and Amy's in the middle of it. She's got an empty desk right now, but her brayer is out, so she must be doing something with paint. I can see a little bit. Let's see if I can get it bigger. I might be able to get it real big. Will it turn? Nope. Yeah, Amy is brayering something, and Juju is doctoring a picture up in one of her journals. They're doing something. And then I watched a brand new person from England today, and her name was the something crafting in the broom closet. I think that was her name. And I don't remember her first name. I don't know if she ever said it. And and she did a spooky mirror ephemera, and she had some of that hard plastic covering from packagings, and she took it outside and she sprayed it with silver paint, just one little coat, and then it dried, and then she brought it in, and she had a picture, and then she had these little tiny picture frames, were 2 by 3 picture frames, just real little ones. So she cut the picture frames out and got them ready, and then she had a little tiny picture of some sort, and she chose like black and white pictures and of various things. And I know one of them was a woman, and but she cut the that plastic to the size of her picture frame and the picture in the back. And then before she put the picture on, she turned it over, and she took a nail file and filed, and it was like a mirror, supposed to be a mirror, so it was silver. So she took the nail file and did like a little oval so that the picture would come through, and she left it real sketchy and scratchy so that it looked like a spooky picture coming through the mirror. It was the cutest thing, I'm telling you. It was a cute project, and it was so simple and easy. Uh, if I was doing a Halloween book, that would be something really cute to put on the front of your book with that mirror, making it look like a mirror. It was cute. It was definitely worth something. So let's get all these over here. So and she lived north of London. I didn't ask her if she knew Janet, but uh, it's possible that they've seen each other. Crafting in the broom closet is what she said. Didn't take much glue, just a little tiniest little string there. Makes it look like they're laying in the grass. I could put those away. Cute, cute, cute. I guess Jesse's here. I better pull my prompts for her. Jesse, you waiting on some prompts? We can do your prompts. I got the prompt thing right here, right up front. Hi, Laura. Come on in. Making some Twentchies. Putting the final details on them. So, if you haven't been over to the hop, you've got to go over. Brittany Linger is coming on in a half hour at 7. So Brittany will be on at 7. I just got a notification. So I got our new notepad. So Brittany, she must be thinking about me. Everybody, give me some numbers between 1 and 1. What was it, 147 or 174 or 179? What was it? 179. 1 and 1 set to 179. Thank you, Janice. Is that for Brittany's, or is that for the one they're doing now? They'll be on for another half hour. They might get off at 5 till to take a break. So I need some numbers. Holler me out some numbers, guys. 65. Guess what? You get to make a doll. You need a doll on your page. That's a good one. Use a sponge. 152. Use some scrap book paper. And 30 is purple. Yeah, the mirror lady. That's the one I see. Thank you, Janice. Janice put up there crafting from the broom closet. Falling weenie hop was the mirrored lady. Thank you. Thank you. That was really worth watching, guys. Uh, what I say? Purple. And 28. Green. Purple and green. That's kind of Halloweeny. Purple and green. Hi, Esther. Have you gone to dinner yet? You're running late for dinner. I need some more numbers, or you can even holler out a prompt word and I will write it down if you want to choose something. And I just thought of a word on here that I don't have that I'm going to add to my list is a bow. I don't have a bow in my prompts. I've got ribbon, but I don't have a bow. I'm going to put a bow on there, and it'll be on here too. And then we'll go number 5. That's a brand new one. A bow. Add a bow. And 5 is, this thing's tricky, is a stamp. And that could be a ink stamp or a postage stamp. A napkin. Brown paper. One, two, three, four, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The last one is glitter glue. Or something glittery. There you go. There's your 10 items. And I'll post this in the group, in our group, Facebook group, so that we'll have it for anybody who wants to do these prompts later. Yeah, like tomorrow. So let's take a picture. Let's go back and do this. And take a picture next and post. Okay, you're welcome, Jessie. You're going to eat later tonight? Okay. Oh, you're grilling. All right. What's on the grill? What is on the grill? Here's another link for watched a new to me watercolor artist today. Oh, who was it? I'll go over, Janice. if I can get it. Oh, Leaf Painting Techniques by Leah Ataya. Well, that's a good one. Leaf Techniques. Okay, I just subbed to her. Oh, okay, good. Oh, I love that little book. Oh, that's beautiful. That's going to be a challenge for me, Janice, but I like it. She's having chicken with rice and gravy and field peas. Fresh peas. Oh, right. That sounds yummy. Okay, I've just got a few more of these to finish up. Another one of these. Little details. Just a little detail. I'm getting hot. Thought I had an extra one, but I guess I don't. That's all right. We'll make do. We're going to make do. We'll use this little scrawny one in here. And it'll be the cutest one, you see. It will. It'll be the cutest one. It doesn't have to be very big to make an effect. It'll stand out. Okay. And then I'm going to line them up on this piece of brown paper and put the glitter gluey on it. And then I'll sit them over here in front of the fan. Just a little something. See how fast I can do it. Lickety split. I don't like doing this kind of stuff in front of you guys. I have a hard time just doing something simple. I should enjoy it. I should. But we're going to get them. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. It'll be all right. Okay. Are we going to fit on here? know. We should fit on there. Unless I had more of these than I thought. And I do. I had extra. I guess I had 20. But that's all right. A couple extra won't hurt a thing. Okay. So these are going to go over and dry. Oh, they're cute. And then I've got to put this where it won't get messed up. Let's try it right there. So I liked this die cut book, but all my die cuts are falling in to out the sides. They're open on both ends. So I got another book uh, to put all of these in. But I was kind of wanting to get over here and get to my, oh, this doesn't go in there either. Put that away. That. And I've got this out. I wonder what I was going to do with that. I need a new folder for these, my stencils. And I'm thinking I'm going to use a zip bag, if I can find a zip bag. Got some extra zippy bags. But I did this the other day. Let's trade this out. We have to collar him sometime. But I was going to, I guess we could do that. We could do this. Let's do him. And see if I can't collar him with some brush markers like I've got over here. See if I can't find some appropriate colors. A tan and a gray and maybe, I don't know if that's white or if it's a gray white. Oh, it's a gray. Okay, that's good. We can make this little kitty and color it and cut them out and put them on this page. So I'm just going to take my time. My little kitty cat, she's this color, blue gray. With the stripes. But I think I will put some other colors in with it, with her. And these brush markers are old. I've had them for a couple of years, and I'm starting to throw them away when they don't give me any more color. And I could try to find some greenery to put in the background. I might be able to, I was thinking maybe wallpaper. Find some kind of a floral wallpaper and cut it out and put it in behind her, a garden. That would be cute. We can do that. And technically, you don't have to even do anything to her. She's already gray. So, good night, Janet. Thank you for coming in. Be sure and go over and say hey to Juju, and then Brittany will be on in a minute. Give some support. So we can get a little bit of a pink for her nose. And not do it real dark, just a little. Just a little. Okay, we'll do a lot. We'll do a lot. That's all we need for that. So we can do the little whiskers, little feelers. Yeah. Do those. Go around her little feelers, her whiskers. So I'm just doing easy things tonight. Hi, Donna. Howdy do. Green eyes. Okay. Find some little hazel green eyes. Do you want this kind of a green, or do you want limey green? Yellow green. That looks like another gray. Maybe I got the wrong one. There's a green. You want that kind of a green, or something with yellow in it? Hazel. Is hazel good? I got it. Oh, it's black. Oh, this one. I got a little bit of yellow left. So, yeah. A little bit of yellow in there. Okay. We can do that. Okay. Okay. This pen doesn't have a lot of ink left in it, but it's working great for what I'm doing because I want it to be skittish. Bye, Donna. Bye, honey. She just came in to say hello. Okay. This is not going to take me too much longer because it's the same shades. Bye, Ellen. Okay, no problem, honey. Go over and check out the other girls. I know. I understand. I don't mind. I want everybody to go over and at least give a thumbs up. I don't think there's too much left in this pen. I'm a scrubbing it out. Let's give it a break. I got another one. This one's going to leave marks, brush marks. So maybe I better go back to, maybe I'll feed off of this one. I'll take my one that doesn't have very much and I'll soup it up. I'll take some of the ink off of it. Because this one's leaving ugly marks. Not wispy enough. Maybe I was just pushing too hard. That might have been it. Let's try it this way. Just barely touch. I thought I was doing light, but I need to do lighter than that. That's what it is. Okay. Let's try another one. That one's dark. This one is too. And I could always get out my pencils. If I need to do a little bit extra different types of shading. And I do have this gray. I think it's too dark too. Okay, we'll leave that one. And I was thinking about maybe trying to do a little bit of a tan in there, but I don't know. We'll see. I think that's going to be too dark too. Maybe I'll just switch over to my my pencils. I can do better blending with them. But I can still try to do her eyes. Let's see. Do her little eyes. We'll see. I'm not sure. I'm getting my pencils out. So I've got a silver pencil that would work. And I've got this, there's a gray pencil. And you can even use a number 2 pencil. That kind of a gray matches too. And I guess I could maybe try black. There's another yellow. I don't know if I need any more yellow, or maybe a different green. Well, Lynn, honey, I'm going to tell you something, and I'm going to say it very nicely, okay? And I'm going to say, if you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all, okay, Lynn? Just don't say anything at all. People will figure it out on their own. You don't have to say that, okay? If you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. That's what we'll do. And not everybody likes me, and I don't hold it against anybody. Let's see here. I'll just remove it. And we won't worry about that, okay, Lynn? We want to say good things. We want to say happy things. So no offense, but we try to be positive, okay? Just because you had a bad experience doesn't mean everybody's going to have a bad experience. So we'll just leave it at that. And thank you, Lynn. Thank you, honey. So I did a little more green, and I think I might have another what I want to call olive green. There's another green. Kind of what it looks like right there. I'm going to have to put these pencils in another container where I can see them lay flat. Sometimes I like this can, but I can't add anything else to them. I'm just going to leave these like that. That's just the way they're going to look. I think they're okay. I think he looks okay. So she's got her bright eyes. Yeah, my mama, she she had to uh with 5 kids, she had to keep us all in line. Somehow. She had to keep us all in line. And we would be so mad at each other for whatever reason, they cheated or somebody pushed me or and it's like if you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. It's just not going to work that way. So that's how we were brought up, and it's turned out to be a good thing to say. I'm still living by it. And I know sometimes our feelings get hurt in in different situations, uh, but you have to just like when your feelings get hurt, you just gotta just you just gotta take a chill pill and don't say anything for till the next day, and then you cool down. Don't say anything. So I've got this pencil here, and this is a metallic pencil, and it's got a blue tint to it. It's a silvery bluish color, and I kind of like it for her. And I'm just doing real light, fast, light scribbles. Just super light. Just a hint. Just a hint. So, that's okay, Lynn. You're fine, honey. Yep. No, it came out of a coloring book. It was a grayscale cat out of a coloring book. Came out of a coloring book. Let me put some of these things away. Everything's falling on the floor now. Let's try this. Of course, I just have this much space today. I got to go over and get me a something out of the wallpaper book. I'll take a break. I'll take a break. But she's coming along. I don't like some of these things here, but we're going to work on that and see if we can't uh, blend that in a little bit. We'll work on it. So I need a piece of wallpaper. It'll just take me a minute to get over there. I'm still down in my back. It's just super stiff. Super stiff. That's all I can say. Let's see what we can find. Get in here. Find something good. Yeah. Let's see what we can find. I gotta have some some flowers, some leaves. That's good. That might be good. We'll just use that. We'll just use this. Usually the first thing I come to is what we get to use. Because if I look through that whole box of paper, I'll end up going back to the first things I find. So I got these. This came out of a wallpaper book. And I'm going to fussy cut some of these out. And they're going to go on the back of the green page. So let's see if I can do it. And in a fast way. Speed. We're going to try to do speed cutting today. That's what we'll do. We'll speed cut. And I learned how to use wallpaper books with my mom. My grandfather had a paint store, and he sold wallpaper and paint. And so we always had wallpaper books, and we always had free paint from my grandfather. And my mother, we always had nice walls in our home. Had good paint. But one of the things about our house is it was all tongue and groove knotty pine. It was expensive wood, and Daddy did the whole house in it. Now my bedroom only had the pine up halfway, and then it was painted. And then when I was little, Mom got some wallpaper, and she put yellow daisies up in my bedroom. And she says, "Oh, let's use yellow daisies." I said, "I wanted something blue. My sister wanted something pink." So we went with yellow daisies. So that was the story of the yellow daisies. I can see my mom smiling. "Oh, daisies, daisies. We want yellow daisies." I can see the smile on her face when she said that. That was a memory. And all these little memories that I find, think about my mom. I never thought about those things when she was alive. I had no clue, of memories, but I can think of them now, and it's amazing what I remember, how we remember. That's fascinating. So anyway, I'm just going to do this as fast as I can and see if some of these flowers would go on the back behind my kitty cat. And instead of cutting all those, I'm just going to cut them out in a fast technique and just make it up as I go. So that's how fast I cut that one out. And I just went, make little humps. That's all you need to do. And that'll go like in the background. And these light purple ones will look good too. So let's see if I can get this one done. But my grandfather, he started a paint factory when I was young, and he sold the black tar that it was the kind of tar that you'd put on your roof, that you melted and sealed the roof tops, flat roofs. And we had a flat roof on our house. And that's where my daddy got the tar from him, I'm sure, for our house. And then when my grandfather retired, he decided he didn't want to retire all the way. So he started little paint store, and it was John's Paint Store is what it was called. And everybody in the whole area bought their house paint from him. And he'd do it upright. He knew how to do it. So I might need to cut that out a little bit more there. Let's do that. Right there and right there. We'll cut that out. There, that looks good. So those will look good on there. And let me get some more of these light purple ones. These are sister prints. I'm going after this one down here. Like that. These roses, little roses. And my grandmother, in her house, she had a beautiful formal dining room. It was as long. It was longer than. It was bigger than the TV room. The dining room was. And at the end on the wall, she had a mural in wallpaper in her dining room. It was beautiful. I loved that house that she lived in. And that was up in Lewisburg. That's where they retired. One of the places they retired. And then they went to Florida. They moved to Florida, and then they moved back and bought a trailer, and she called it her cabin in the woods. And they would come up in the summertime and stay at Fairleigh or Lewisburg, and in the trailer, and she called it her cabin in the woods. And stayed in the trailer for the summer, and then they'd go back to Florida. And they did that for a few years until they got tired of running back and forth. And then they stayed in Florida all the time. So let me trim this one up a little bit. But Lewisburg was right around the corner from White Sulphur Springs. So we got formally educated when she lived up in there. Up there, we got to go to the big house and visit and learn all the history of that. So there's this one. Now let's and then I'm going to cut her out a little bit too. I still want to do a little bit more coloring on her. And then I'm going to make her new whiskers. I got a Posca pen, and I found my Posca pen the other day, so I know where it is. So we'll get the white Posca pen out and fix her whiskers. And see what we can do with her. Little Holly. put her down here. Oh, I think it's going to be cute. So let's pick this up. Is everybody doing okay in the craft room, chat room? The craft chat room? So we can put her in this corner, and then we can take these florals and add them around like that. And that'll be the page. What do you all think? More flowers? Put some more flowers in there. I'm going to go ahead and glue her down and see how it goes. So, hi, Wendy. Welcome back. Wendy's Corner. She's my newest member. You all say hello to Wendy. And Wendy's got a little channel. We can all subscribe to Wendy. She's my newest best friend. She lives clear out in Washington State. She sure does. So she likes our group. I think she's going to fit in real good. She's in the trade. So we're going to put this little girl here. And I'll get a credit card and smush her out real good. Get the glue down real good. So we'll get Wendy's channel in there. If one of the girls can put it in. Janice, can you put Wendy? There it is. Thank you, Janice. You're on top of it. I don't have to worry about Janice. So we'll get you some new people. New people, Wendy. So I'm just going to put that right there, because the buds are going up to the sun. So that's the upright on that. And these buds have to go this direction too. So we'll put that one there. See if I can get her ear up. Come on. I can't get it. There, we got it. Because this has got a bud that's got to go upright. So we'll put this one down there. So, there. All right. And then we got this little thing. And it can just go anywhere. Everybody's subbing to your channel. Good, good, good. So I want to get my gray pencil back out and see if I can't do a little bit more work. Trying. And she does have a green little leaf over here in front of her. Let's see if I can't bring it out. That was in the coloring book. I could show you the coloring book that this came from. If you all want to see it. But there's a little leaf down here. Like that. Okay. And the coloring book that it came from is, I think, over here. Well, it's stuck. I'm pulling really hard. There it comes. Let's see, I had two coloring books. I had this one, and I have another one. I think it came out of this one because of, see, all of the gray and this here. I think this is where this kitty cat came from, this book here. And it's cat coloring book. And it's a good book. It's got lots of cats in it. It's nice and thick if you like cats. It's got a lot of cats in it. And some of them are simpler. Some are simple, and then some are really sketched nicely. And this one was sketched nicely. I don't think it was the other one. That was a dress book. I had another cat book too. Let's see if I can find it. No, not over there. I think. Let's try this one. Let's go over here. It should be right here. There's a doll one. Oh, it's this one here. Maybe it was this book. This another cat coloring book. And this is where it came from. I got her from here. So I have two cat books. This one says Cat's Coloring Book number 1, and this just says Cat's Coloring Book. But here's the backs of the books, and you can see the back. And I got them on Amazon. So if you just put in cat coloring books, they should both come up. And I like them both. This is more like mandala type, coloring. If you're ever into mandalas. And this one would be pretty with stained glass. And then put her all in gold and browns and golds for the stained glass. So they'll be fun. They'll be fun to play with. You know me, I like to play. But I got cat books and I got dog books. I got all kinds of books. So that's the scoop on that. So I think that's good enough. I think I'm going to be okay with this. We're just going to leave it at that. So let me get my Posca pen out. Get my Posca pen out. So, you'd like to see the Siamese painted? That would be a, a job. Well, I can't see how to put that down over there. So as soon as my Twentchies get dry, I can put them in my Twentchie book. And let's see if we can get this little thing working. I don't know, but we will try. So, I don't know if this will work, but we'll find out. I haven't used it forever. Oh, it works. So we're going to do some whiskers. We're going to try to do some whisker art here. We're trying. We're trying. So let's go over here. There's one. There. Not having too much luck with, I'm just having to go real slow and do it by hand. But we'll see. We'll see how it works out here. Get her whiskers. But that looks alright. That'll be alright. I know it's not the best, but we're not the best. We're just as good as we can get. That's what we are. So that's what we are. okay. That's as much as it'll allow me to do. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. Oh, let's see. Where did we put the... Excuse me. So you like this Siamese here. She's in here. She's in here. If I do her, it'll be a coloring page. I like the coon cats. The coon cats are cute. There's one of them. I don't think this one belongs in here. It's just totally off the wall, different from all the others. Totally. Well, the only Siamese I've got. And you know what? I think I tore some of these out. I've torn them out, some of them out already, and I've like given them away. So it's possible that that one's not even in here, but I'm looking for her. I'll look again. But it might be that she's not in here. That'd be a cute one for Halloween. There's a couple of black cats in here. But I can't find the one on the front of the book. But I did see one, and she was a different pose. This one here. I think she looks Siamese. That's the only one of Siamese that I see that has the shaded nose. The shaded nose. This is a form of Chinese, but this is one of those crescent ones that doesn't have any hair, which I think is terrible. They're naked. Poor kitty. Another one of Chinese is a black cat. I don't see the one in the front, but I found a sister one, so I got her out. So maybe we can put her back here for a future. And let me put the lid back on my glue stick. And I do have the date here, which is October the 4th. So let's put the date on this one. Like that. Put that there. Now, so we did that. This is what we did last week. We did this back in September. He turned out really cute. And he was cut out of one of the cat books. He was fun to do. Of course, I love doing the beach. That's one of my favorite things to do. Thank you. Meow. Hi, Barry. We did this one tonight. If you just came in, it was from the coloring book, but it looks cute. And then these are from wallpaper books pages. So, and then we did this girl the other day. I'll show you. And she was from a different coloring book that was the ink tracing coloring book, and all of the lines were white, and I had to do the black ink part. And then when I glued her down, I went out and continued the outer space of the frame and continued the paper because it was all the way to the edges. And that was a lot of fun. So there, okay. So we'll try to do it. I know that Tuesday, I'm going to have company Tuesday. Colleen Krebs, which is CK Crafts or CK Arts, she's going to come on with me Tuesday night, and I think Dana and Becca are going to join me if they're not too tired from this weekend. They're going to come on with me Tuesday night, and we're going to paint something all together. We'll paint the same thing. So that should be a lot of fun. It should be a lot of fun. Let's see, let me get back over here and do this one. And next, and post that in our group. Okay, so I'm going to go back down to the table. And let me check our Twentchies, if I can get it down here without spilling it. I think I did. So I think they are almost dry. I don't think they're dry all the way. I don't think they're dry all the way. No, they're not dry all the way. So we will put them back over in front of the fan. And we can continue. I was going to try to start to make some ATC cards. Michelle made some Twentchies today. Good. Gotta get them mailed out by the 15th if you're going to do the swap. So I'm going to have a craft lunch here in a minute. So fall, November is coming, and I need some November paper for ATC paper. And I'm looking for, I did have some Halloween. So let's see if I can find the Halloween papers that I had. And I think they're on the bottom over here. Not in there. So, Michelle, message me and I'll get it for you after the show, okay? If you message me, I'll get you your addresses for you. Because if they're not in the group, then they might be in I've got an address book. So here is a couple of, but that's not what I was looking for. This one's got some pretty unusual traveling papers, but it's not double-sided. I'd like to try double-sided. I think I might have some double-sided. I just have to keep looking. Keep looking. And I think that there is all black. That's good. Good to know. Here it is. Here's the one I was looking for. I'm looking for this one. It's not double-sided, but it is real thick. And I could easily put something on the back side. This would be good right here. This one and this one. Maybe I could do the backs off of this one. Let's see what else we got here. Definitely those two. Let's see what else we got. The acorns are cute. The foxes are cute. That would be cute just to cut the foxes out and put them on orange paper even. And that one's a different pumpkin. I got little pumpkins and big pumpkins. And acorns. The only thing about the acorns, of course, that would be okay for the back side, I suppose. For the back of it. Glue these together. And that would be the front of the ATC, and that would be the back. That would be good. And then I have those and those. That would be pretty for something. That would be pretty for something. I'm going to be a squirrel in this book. So, getting that one out. But what I was going to look for is I've got, this would be cute for, to put in the envelope. Cut this in half, and I could cut that in half, and then I would have some of these things to put in as for the Happy Meal part of the tray. Because you know we got to put a little bit of Happy Meal in there. So I'm going to get this and this, and I'll chop these up, and they'll be cute for your Happy Meal part of the tray. So that would be cute for the entire page. Oh, and I have some of these tags. Well. What else have we got in here? And I've had this paper for a couple of years, so it's time to use it. I've got some solid black paper. Wow, that's good. And I found another package, but this has kind of got a striation to it. Can you see the striation to it? A pattern. And then there's some white, off-white. And then there's that. I think that, that's in the book. So, happy pumpkin spice season. And there's this off-white, and then there's the black. That's cute. Okay. So I'm going to put some of this paper on. This is Juju. It's all Juju's fault. But I've been wanting to do for years, and I mean years. I've been saving this paper to do a black and white journal in. So I do have black and white. and I would use every bit of this in a junk journal. I would. There's plenty of it. I could, depending on how big I want to make it. And there's some more. That's like cameras. So I've been wanting to do a black and white, and here's the black and white paper. And I don't know what I was saving all these for, but they're just holes. I made circles. Okay, so what I will do is, we know it's where it is. We know where it is. It's up in the cabinet. We can do a black and white book. Here's my paper for it. I'll leave it on top. I'm going to leave the fall paper on top. And then we'll start putting some of these away. See, and there's some fall things in here too. That would be maybe put that down and paint on top of it. There's a scarecrow. But this book here is for scrapbooking, for like putting photos on top of it and putting it in a scrapbook. That's what this paper is for. But I would use this for sure for something. So we'll put this closer to the top because there's summer, and then there's 4th of July, and then there's spring, Easter, and March, and Valentine's. So let's just put some of this back up. And till we're better paid. Do it, Beth. I tell you, Juju and I are feeding off of each other. And this is my poolside paper. And I bought 3 books of this, guys. I love this paper so much. This is my 3rd pack. And I get it from Walmart. The poolside paper. I've used it a lot in my art journals. Here we're getting to the good parts now. The first part is the good parts. All of those. Yeah, buddy. Those are shades of blue right there. If you ever want pool paper, it's poolside. It's called Poolside from Walmart. I have to push these up a little at a time because I'm just weak as a kitten. Weak as a kitten. I don't have the strength. But I'm getting it. 2 more. All right. Good. Yes, thank you. I've collected paper for 6 years. So I do have some paper. I do. So let me get my cutter out and cut some of this stuff up. Let's see which ones we want to use. I really would love to put the foxes on the ATC cards. Hi, Teresa. Howdy do. Howdy do, guys. If y'all haven't gone over to check out the hop, it's going on as we speak. I don't know who's on at the moment, but somebody's on. Let's see if I can find who's on. Brittany was on in a minute ago. She was on. And I don't know who's on right at this moment, but if you all want to go over and check out the hop, please do. Please go. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut the foxes. I think I can cut them apart. And I can get some of these foxes on an ATC card. And I might be able to cut it a little bit more and just do them like this. And there. And these will just be little tidbits here, but this will be the card or the picture I would put on the ATC card in the middle. And there's 2. And here's 3. And I'm kind of doing them with the cutter and like that. Looks like I got it. Yes, I did. And then I will cut this and this and this and this and this. So I'll have to count them in a minute. I don't know how many ATCs I'm going to make, but this will be some of them, most of them. So I can just do that again and have it made in the shade. Like that. So I'll have about 12, I guess. I should have about 12 foxes. And I do have, for those of you who do not know, I do have a fox book where I've collected foxes. And if I can find it real quick tonight, I'll run over and see if I can get it for you. Because I do glue books. Right now we're doing the chicken book and the fish book. And I've done a fox book, and I've done a bee book, and and some others over there. Yeah. If you stick around with me, you'll see many a books. And I would say that's probably one of the major problems in my craft room is I've got so many books that I've done. You know, I'm having to stuff them in the closets. And I can't get to all of them yet. I'm trying. But that's one of the things I do is make books. We like our glue books. What are other kind of books that I've done that you all can remember? Esther has a bookshelf full of paper, and they're standing on end, and I'm a paper hoarder. There you go, Esther. It's time. get that paper out. I'm going to have to go ahead and get that black and white paper out and get that book started so that I can get Juju to get her book started. We're just feeding off of each other. It's hilarious. So all of these little tidbits here, I don't mind keeping some of them, but I don't know if I want to keep all of them. But they would be cute to do a collage page with all of these little leftovers. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it in an envelope. And I found a whole box of envelopes like this. They were the business envelopes. And I could put these in here, and then I'll know what that is. And I can do an art page with all that. Okay, so let me get my pencils put away. They go right here. And this can go over here, and this can go over here. And then we can look at the rest of the paper and cut me up some ACT cards. So let's put this over here for a minute. And I've got some more paper. So what I want to rehearse is my ATC is going to have that on it. So it has to be something that it will look good on. And it'll blend in too much with this and this. It'll blend in too much with that. So it has to go on something like this. And this is what I have left of the, we'll cut those out. Okay. So I guess this is going to be the front of my ATCs. And then what do we want to put on the back side of the ATCs? Do we want to do the acorns? Let's put the acorns on the back of this one. And then we can make this into ACTs. That's what I'm going to do. And then this will be for Thanksgiving. So I want to glue these together. Hi, Colleen. I was just telling everybody that you're going to come over Tuesday night and paint with me. And I think Dana and Becca are invited. So they might come over too if they're not too tired after tonight and tomorrow's streaming. And we'll do a paint along. Bring back some old memories. If you can still come, I want you. If not, anytime. But I can do it Tuesday night. So, yeah, Michelle, I like doing the glue books, and I use a novel, and then I tear out every other page, and then I just cover the front of the book, and then I do each page on the text page. Let me show you a little bit in the chicken book again. This is the chicken book, and I've got chicken fabric on the top, the front, and all through the book there's chickens, and people send me chickens. This was a napkin, and I put feathers on the chickens. Yeah, I did. And I started this in January of this year. And I've got all kinds of chickens, and then I make up stuff to put in here. And it's just on text paper, and I tore out every other page. And people send me stuff to put in the book. So whatever you're collecting, we can send you some stuff, Michelle. So, and you can do it any way you want. And I've got some napkins, and then I've got some paintings that I did in here, which were kind of cute. See if I can find one of the paintings. And this was a tea towel. I cut a tea towel up to put that in there. And this was a prompt page and a chicken napkin. But I've got some paintings in here, like this one here. He came out of a coloring book, okay, and he went in there. And I've done a little bit of painting too. Here, I painted this guy. So you can do all kinds of things. I like doing varieties, a variety of things. I painted him, markers. So you should just start doing it. And this one, I'm in the process of coloring this one. So Michelle, get you a glue book and make it easy. Make it easy. So anyway, I'm in the process of gluing this together, and then I'm going to cut. Then I'm going to cut it. There we go. So you just jump in and start doing it and learn as you go. Everybody has watched me grow in my channel. I started out cold turkey. So this is going to be my ACTs. So let's see how many we can cut. We got to go 2.5. Two and a half. And another 2.5. And then this one's going to go 3.5. This little guy here needs to be glued down. He's not behaving. 3.5. And 3.5. So I'll have just that much left over on each one, and that'll be okay. So I should get 12 cards. I hope to get 12 cards. Or 9. Yeah, this is too little. That's okay. We'll manage. So, thank you, Janice, for putting Michelle's link in there. And I'm sure the hop is still going on. Have you all been over to the hop yet? Go over and say hello and come back if you want. Tell them I said hey. Hey. 3.5. And this makes it a nice, with two of them together, it makes a nice thickness for my ATC cards. So, got some tidbits over here. Like that. So, these are not going to be exact, but they might be something I can stick in the envelopes for something extra. They are short. They're like 2 inches by 3.5, but I can play with them. They might work in an emergency if I have to do an emergency. So these are all little extra little art things, something to other. So we got started on our ATC cards tonight. And I know that I want to put these foxes on there. So let's see if I can't count and see how many we're going to have. There's 3 here that are too short. We'll put them right there. But the rest of these are ATC size, which is 2.5 by 3.5. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, which is perfect. I didn't think I had that many. So let's see how many boxes we got. We're going to glue a fox down on each one. See if I have enough. I should have enough, because there was a lot of foxes. So they'll look cute on there. I'm going to ink the card and the foxes. I'll ink the edges before I put them down. I'm just sort of pacing it out. Oh, look, I have exactly 1 left over. I'll put that one there. All right. So that's going to work out great. And then I printed out giving thanks. Is going to be my word for each one. So, and then I'll need to do, and I found, I picked out this ribbon, but I don't think I'm going to use it. It's just a little piece of ribbon that I was going to put down on the bottom, but it's pink, and I don't think I'm going to use that. But I did find the off-white hemming basting hem, so I can put some of that on each one. And it's a kind of a real almond white, off-white. So I'll put that on that card for sure. I did pick out some orange, but that's too fluorescent. I'm not using those. And I did find some bows. I've got 2 sets of bows. And I don't know if I can get it open or not. Here we go. And I could do something like that. A bow. Of course, it'll make it thick. And that's one thing that I've been trying to say. We have to go, we can't go thick. We've got to go thin. So that means I'm going to have to get the instead of putting these bows on, they're too fat because they'll be too fat for the envelope, and they'll want to charge it as a package. So instead of using that, these are also kind of thin. These might work. These are thinner than those. I'm looking for the end. There we go. Because these are a little bit fatter, softer, and these might go in the mail. So I would get all of the, are they pink or orange? That one's orange. It's a peach. That's a peach. It's not a pink, it's a peach. I'll have to get these out when I have some sunlight so I can tell the difference between them. See, that's an orange. That's an orange, a peachy orange, a darker orange. So this is a lighter orange and this is a darker orange. But I can see the pink. And then I can get my dental floss or my embroidery floss. And there's another orange one. But they're soft. They're soft in the middle. And I think that I can get by with these. But there's just, I think there's just 8 of them, of the orange ones. There's 4 of each. And of course there's black. I could probably get by with, a dark brown. Okay, I could get by with dark brown for these. I don't like the yellow one. So there should be 4 of those. And then I need one more brown, and I think that'll be it. Okay. So I'll use those bows. And I won't have to do the dental floss. And then I had some of these little guys, and they're too thick. They're flat backs, and they're plastic, but they're chunky. So these are too thick. So I won't be able to use those. And that's all I had in my basket. So yeah, that'll be great start on my, and really after that in the Word, I don't think I need to put anything else on. I'll be plenty. So we're going to collect all the foxes back up. We got a plan. So we've got a plan. Blue goes with orange too. So this is an orange, Monarch orange ink. So let me see what I can. Now, if this orange isn't dark enough, I can use brown, coffee, or black. If I want to make it stand out more, do I want to make this darker? Can you see that? And I can do a sample. I can sample it. If I use blue, I can use a blue ribbon. Put blue on the inking parts. This was brown. Orange or brown. And the same thing on the little foxes. And now I can print. This is on white paper, and I was thinking about maybe coloring this paper. And what I will do is pick up some of these, get them out of my way. It's coffee, but it's darker than that. So I would use one of these for at the top. And if I ink the top of it like this, I could also make this bigger. If the writing is too small, I can make it a little bit bigger. But I think that'll be fine. That'll be the card. That'll be the card. Don't put it on upside down, for Pete's sake. And this ribbon should go in the mail. It should go flat. It should go pretty flat. It's a soft bow. It's a soft bow. And that's going to be the ATC card. Andrew. I think that's just as sweet as it could be. Now I could still do some glitter glue on it if you still want some more bling bling. I think I broke the tip of my, and I can just do like little dots. And then that'll sparkle when it dries. That's it. That's all I'm gonna do. There it is. There's our prototype. Now I think uh, I'm thinking the coffee on the the ink on the edges is prettier. The coffee. I think it'll be a little bit better than the orange. It'll be a little darker. So talent. It's Ellen. I call that slapping together. We slapped that together and we were together doing that. Yeah, that's what I call that. So let's make up a couple before we quit tonight. We can get a couple out, and then I will put this all in a basket together so we can keep it together. That's what we'll do. So let me ink a couple more of these. So still have to have a little bit of talent to do it. Yeah, I guess. I guess. But I still say I'm a crafter. I am a certified, bona fide, first class crafter. And I'm not as neat as other people. There's a lot of other people that are neater than me. And I get this sloppiness after my mother. We're just two peas in a pod, just like her. And Joe came home
one piece
in one piece, and he's got a bag in his hands. Did you bring home a Happy Meal?
Yeah, you got some Happy Meal.
In a bag?
Yeah, did you go get the garbage can today?
No.
Somebody brought it back.
This is what we made tonight.
Oh, that's cute.
This is my ATC card for Thanksgiving.
Oh.
There it is.
Oh, the fox. You always love the foxes.
Yeah, we like foxes.
Mm-hmm.
That was my dog. So anyway, I'm getting tired. I'm going to have to quit.
There you go.
Oh, he bought me some envelopes. These are the 6-packs.
Yeah, Dutch apple pie.
Oh, Dutch apple pie.
Oops, sorry, baby.
Pretzel sticks.
Just
Cinnamon and apple pretzels.
Yeah, I got this.
Okay.
He said, where's mine?
It's not sugar free. I can't eat them. I can try one, but I can't eat them because it's not sugar free. Shh. We won't say nothing. He's just being thoughtful. So let's make 3 more. I'm going to make 3 more and then we're going to quit. Time I get this done, I'll be clean my desk off a little bit. So let's put this. I need 3 of these. And we shall glue these down like that.
Here's something else.
Something else. Just
Something
a minute,
else.
I got hot glue on my hands.
Hot glue.
Hot glue, hot glue. Working the hot glue.
Where you put it at?
My hot glue right there. You brought me some poster paper?
Yeah, $1 a piece.
Well, they're usually 75 cents, but he brought me some poster paper, boy. Put your sunglasses on and some white. Okay. I'll make a book out of it.
There's the other thing.
Oh, are these envelopes?
Yeah, different.
And he bought me some paper, construction paper. I'm paper poor, guys. I don't need any paper. You know I got all this other paper, Joe. It's okay. I got some nephews that might need some art supplies. They're still in elementary, so they do art projects. All right. Then I want some boxes. We'll get a couple of these. And I'm going to put everything over in this little corner, kind of, to that side so that the bow will go up there. Just because. This one there. And then we need one of these. Right there. See, once you get going, it's easy. Like that. Maybe. It's going to give me a hard time. It is. It's giving me a hard time. Get on there. Behave. Okay, and then we need a bow. And I'm going to try these other bows out. Just for fun. And we'll just put a little glue dot right there for that one. And this one. I'll put it right there. Right there. Sticky fingers. Like that. We'll turn that off. And we're going to take the glitter and I do have a hole in my glitter thing. So it's going to make a mess. And we're going to put a little bit of, I don't know how to do it now, a few dots around. Like that. Emergency, emergency. Not gonna hurt a bit. It's iridescent. But I have to put some tape on that, I guess. I'll have to put something on there to glue my nozzle back on. It's a shame I can't glue it back together. And that's something. Remember, there used to be a something that went around on the internet. It said, why doesn't glue stick to the insides of the bottles? And why do you call your driveways drive when you park, and then you have your parkways where you drive? You know those, y'all remember those funny sayings? It's true, it's backwards. It's backwards. So there, we got 3 cards. And I don't know if it helped it or not, but we tried to help it a little bit. It's not as tight as I want it. I might have to work on that again another day. So, I'm going to put these over here to let them dry with my ATCs. I think these are almost done. Let me stack them up here. And we can put these in the ATC book. We can put them up. Come on, you can do it, Beth. We're going to put those up, and then we're going to put these over here and let them dry. And I like them. I think they're cute as a button. Cute as a button. So I got 4 of those. Love it. Okay, so now I need this basket to put my makings in it, my collection of ATC stuff. I can put them all in here for next time we need to make some ATCs. We've got everything in this little basket that we need. And have to see what I can do about that. And then Thanksgiving Thanks is going in here. And I used those. I don't need those anymore. And I can get the ink back down next time. So this is all together. I think there's some more foxes down here. We'll put them in the basket. So yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy with all of this. So there we have our Twentchies that are finished. And we can put them in the Twentchie book. And this turned out to be as cute as it can be. So over here, I've got all my cards are over in here, down in here. So I can put my cards up in here in these envelopes, pockets. And stick them in there. There's some paper in there. And I can put some down here. In that pocket. And then I can put a couple more back up in here. And maybe down in here. So I've got my Twentchies that these would be the ones I trade when I get others in. I will trade out mine, and the ones I get, I'll put them in here. So I've got Janet Nash's in here, and this one that was mine, and that one's mine, and all of these pockets and everywhere will be everybody else's. And then on the very front of the book, I have Margaret's. So here's another one. Put it in there. And the only other thing that I haven't done, which I'll do next time, is I need to put my initial on those. Maybe the date. So for this, there's some more foxes. I'll put them in the basket. So we did good tonight with all of those Twentchies, and Atc's got started. And see, the Atc's are not till November, so I'm ahead of schedule. And I just thought that it would be an easy thing to do tonight, being the hop was on and everything. Everybody was going to be over in the hop. So I hope everybody has gone over to say hello and give them a thumbs up over there and all that good stuff. So I think I'm going, since Joe just got home, he's been gone all day, I'm going to go and see what he's up to and get something to eat. So I want you all to go back over to the hop and see who else is on. Let's see if I can do it. If I can find out who was on last. I don't normally work on my phone. Let's do something else. Here we go. Go to my subscriptions. There's the following craft along, and I don't know if this is it says it's live, and it's Juju. So Juju is on right now, guys. Let's see if I can put it in the if I can copy her link and put it in the chat room for you. Copy the link and go to me and go to me again, and I think this is me tonight, and I'm going to paste it right there. So there is Juju's link, and that's okay, Letitia. I'm getting off early, a few minutes early tonight. So go over there and watch Juju, and then there'll be someone on after her. So you'll have to watch the thing. And if y'all don't know, there will be there's a game going on that uh, Dana has talked about. The game is in the chat room. There will be two two emojis, a word, and two more emojis. If you would collect those words for everybody that streams will get a word. Collect them, and then at the end of the hop tomorrow night, you email those words to Dana, and you will be put in a pot for a drawing for a prize. And she's giving out nice prizes. They're more uh, craftier prizes. It's not just a piece of paper. So there will be prizes. So yeah, I'm running out of time, and it's a quarter till, and my back's hurting, so I'm going to go lay down. But uh, Tuesday we are going to do a painting with Colleen CK Art, and Dana and Becca and I are going to come on, and we're going to do a paint along, and I'm going to get with Colleen to see what she wants to paint. I'm going to let her pick, and we're all going to paint the same thing at the same time Tuesday night. So we will definitely have a paint along Tuesday night. And but if you watch the hop, every person will have two emojis, a word, and two more emojis. That word will be, you write them down and collect the words for each person that streams, and the more words you collect, the bigger your prize might be. So yes, she does. Dana does give good prizes. So that's the thing. So let me show you what we did do earlier tonight. Butter roll. We did do a kitty cat. We did do this kitty cat earlier tonight, and it's a coloring page. And the background was paint left over from another project, and so I used it just worked out. And then I got some flowers from a wallpaper book, so I thought that was cute. So we did that tonight, and we did Twentchies, and we did ACTs, and that's about all that I can think of that we did. So so I'm going to say goodnight and go rest my back. I think I'm going to have to take me a little Tylenol tonight. It's just a muscle. It's just muscle. It's not, it's not going down my leg or anything like that. It's just a muscle, sore muscle. It makes me stiff as a board. So there we go, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate it so much. You guys are the faithful. You guys are faithful to me. Thank you so much. And I will see you all over to Juju's. I'm going to go get on Juju's right now. So good night.